Hey guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to the TTYL podcast. I'm Sarah.
I'm Adrian.
And we are your co-hosts. And I'm going to start off this podcast by giving you some ASMR.
I thought you broke your nail for 1 second.
Oh my god.
You're like,
I actually do that thing where I click the side of the can before I open it every single time. It's just like superstition.
for what? Like it'll taste better?
It will like not blow up.
Did you ever do like the boba challenge where you're like blind and you like try to poke it down?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why that just reminded me of that.
Like
Such
someone
throwback.
taps it and then you yeah.
And you just blindly just full send.
Have you ever done it where the person completely misses and then actually ends up poking a hole through the side of the cup and then the entire cup
Wow, I
is
think
ruined?
I was there when you did that. Like you
Idiots.
annihilated half of it and
Yeah.
it just started flooding.
Yeah.
Isn't KFC? Possibly.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
Mayhaps.
Back in the days.
Yes.
Alright.
Today's actually the day after Christmas, everybody, even though this will come out probably in the new year.
Yeah.
Oh
New
my
Year's.
gosh, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful 2024.
Slay.
What did you want to talk about that we had to start the podcast for?
Oh, so this is so random, but basically I've been realizing that I go through like these phases and I think it's week by week or like several weeks at a time. And it could be related to my hormone cycle, but basically
Period. Like I meant it as period.
But yeah, I just came off a high of like 3 weeks of like being go 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 but feeling really good about it. Sometimes when I'm go 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 it's like really exhausting, but it felt so good. And now I'm fully entering my era of like being a homebody and
Wow.
not replying to any text. Like it's so bad.
You replied to Casa.
Yeah. Those are
Priorities.
high priority.
What if I want to drag you out?
Oh, that's fine.
What?
Hmm.
You just said.
Well, it's like I won't necessarily initiate to make that many plans right now. It's also like holiday season and a lot of people are gone. But
do you
it's
feel lonely?
no. It's like very
Okay.
healthy, yeah.
Well, if you want to see Sarah, please text her and wait for her.
No,
What is your
literally
response time these days?
literally
Like,
don't text me. I
plus or minus 15 days.
yeah, maybe like a month.
You should just call her. Wow, that might be better.
Yeah, maybe.
Call her or just show up to her apartment if you know where we live.
Yeah.
I swear people start texting us to get to you.
Oh, that hasn't happened, right?
No.
Okay.
But I don't
Nah.
know. You might just go AWOL and everyone's like, where the fuck is Sarah?
That actually could be a
Wait,
potential.
what normally comes after this phase? Is it just us two? Like, are you just going to go back to
then
being...
I'll bounce back. I just did a session of replying to a bunch of texts today. I have to like schedule it in. But anyways,
Bro, there's so many blue dots.
no, there's not that many. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting through it. It'll get there.
Okay.
But I feel bad. I don't
Don't
know.
feel bad.
We'll get
Take
to it
care of
later,
yourself.
but
Yeah.
in the episode
Oh.
about like maintaining friendships and
Sheesh.
stuff.
Huh? We're going there?
Yeah, it's one of my resolutions.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's
All
quite
right.
beautiful.
Today's episode, it's nothing too deep. We're just going to be kind of yapping about like kind of our daily habits as like 2024 is winding down and seeing kind of if they've been healthy or not. Well, it can kind of go anywhere we want. And then we'll finish off with some resolutions. So if you're expecting something deep.
But like it'll probably be deep anyways.
Okay.
Let's try to stay as shallow as possible.
I like women
I like my suitcase.
so shallow. All right. Do you want to talk about your daily routine first?
Sure.
When do you wake up?
Oh gosh. I feel like I don't really have a daily routine in terms of when I wake up because as you've seen, it's been quite wacky. If I'm working typically 7 to 8, if I decide to see, this is what I'm talking about when I like a couple of weeks ago when I was feeling super ambitious and I was going to morning workout classes, then I would wake up from like 6 to 7 range.
I liked seeing you when I woke up, except we were fighting each other for the bathroom.
Yeah, that's true. No, part of it was kind of nice because I was like, okay, I have to go to the bathroom before you wake up.
Yeah.
And it kept me kind of accountable. But then I would open the door so that I knew that if you had to use it, then you could just hop in.
I felt bad because my whole like bathroom routine takes, because I go in, I actually shower in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I do my facial care, I do my hair, and then I come out.
How long does that take?
I wake up at 7, so it takes me an hour every day to prep. That includes like showering. That includes like prepping my lunch and everything. Honestly, the longest thing that it takes is finding everything.
What are you finding?
Like where all my keys are.
Oh my
where
God.
phone is. So every day I need to bring my lip balm, my AirPods, my keys, my phone, and my ID.
Why don't you put those out the night before?
The same reason why I don't make my lunch the day before. I'm just lazy.
You should make your lunch and shower at the same time.
I should just not shower and make lunch.
You should just.
I should just.
Well, your shower's not that long, so it doesn't take... Like, I think my morning routine is longer if I'm doing my full routine.
There were definitely some cold days where I woke up and I took like a long-ass shower. Like I normally... Okay, in my head, if I get out of bed at 7:30 and I hop in the shower, I can take a longer shower. If I get in the shower at 7:45, it's just like...
Gotta
water,
go.
soap, rinse, go, you know?
Oh, do you like the cabinets that I
love the
installed?
cabinets.
I'm afraid that they're gonna like fall off.
Just don't put too much in it.
Yeah, or to put too much pressure when I'm like pressing down on stuff.
You put in a lot of pressure, huh? All right, so your waking schedule is inconsistent. Great.
Yeah, like lately, because it's been a holiday, yesterday and today I woke up at 1 o'clock.
So when you wake up and you realize it's 1, what is your immediate reaction? Are you like, fuck? Or like...
Okay, these past 2 days, it's because I'm straight up catching up on sleep and it feels really good. And I'm like letting myself just like do whatever. So usually before I go to bed every single day, I'll write out a to-do list for the next day.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I'm such a to-do list girly, but I have like to-do lists for my to-do list because I put down like my master to-do list and then I have to put down my what I'm actually going to do. Like I'm obviously not going to do everything on that to-do list, right? The next day. So I have to, from that list, I try to be really realistic about like what things I can actually see myself having the bandwidth for.
But also you'd have to take into account when you wake up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess on a usual day, I wake up like at a decent time.
You wake up at a decent time.
I don't usually sleep past like 12.
Well, it's just funny because yesterday we had Christmas dinner and it was at 5:30 and Sarah wakes up and I'm like, girl, dinner's in 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Do you have like a morning drink?
Oh, I do matcha usually. Lately I've been doing Blue Bottle instant espresso to make like a latte, but I always wait an hour and a half at least before I drink it.
Oh, why?
Because Andrew Huberman said that you should wait an hour and a half because the brain has, I forget what the chemical is called, but it's basically like sleepy hormones.
Melatonin?
No, it's like something else.
Okay.
But it takes your brain a while for it to drain out. And like basically if you have caffeine before it fully drains out, the caffeine blocks that like receptor or something.
Oh, so you stay sleepy?
So yeah, it like keeps all that in your brain rather than letting it drain out and then blocking it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so I try to like wake up, do my bathroom routine, and then I make breakfast. And then after breakfast, I'll either make a drink or I'll save the drink for like an afternoon pick-me-up.
Do you drink the caffeine because you feel like it actually helps, or you drink it just out of like routine?
Both. I love, oh my god, just like imagine this, a glass cup with ice and a glass straw and you just like
cringe.
Clinking it around. Oh my god, it's the best sound and feeling in the entire world. So I drink it for the aesthetics, but also the caffeine.
Drinking for the aesthetics is crazy.
That's like my lifeline. That's the only thing that got me through college.
You just like pretty things.
Yeah. See, we're staying shallow this episode. I'm kidding.
So if you're not friends with her, you know why.
Oh,
can we talk about my caffeine addiction?
Yeah. How are you doing?
It's not good. I had my first headache yesterday because I didn't have caffeine.
Yeah.
So
I really thought you go through eras where you like try to wean off.
No, I'm still trying to wean off. I just like, even today I had, every pot I use is 8 ounces of coffee, like one of your small paper cups. I went through 4 of those
today.
Yeah, I go through about 4 or 5 a day, and then I do a Celsius before I go to the gym. I don't feel any more or less tired. I just drink it out of routine. I think it's also, I feel like my mouth needs to be full. Does that make sense?
How does coffee make your mouth full? Like
I just like to sip on something warm while I work, you know? Like I go to the gym, I help my patients, yada yada. I come back, I want something warm to sip on. Or when I'm like clickety clacketing on my computer, like typing notes.
It has to be coffee.
We don't have tea. And
What if it's just water?
I also add creamers that are like 5 calories and then Splenda. So it's essentially 10 calories. And I have a big sugar tooth. So it might be that too. Like I get my...
Oh, yeah. That like addiction.
I will say ever since I've graduated, I've been drinking a lot more Diet Coke. I'm scared I'm developing like a sugar addiction.
Dude, the people that have a Diet Coke addiction, like, it's a serious addiction.
No, dude, me.
Like,
literally.
I remember one of my preceptors, when I was doing rotations, would have, like, at least 2 an hour.
Okay, 2 an hour is crazy.
She was like, I'm trying to wean off to just 1 an hour.
That's a disease. Holy shit. 2 an hour is crazy.
I know. She was stalked.
If we had, oh my God, if we were like tech bros and we had Diet Cokes at
Oh,
our disposal,
yeah.
it'd be game over. I would go through the whole stock.
Dude, I'm saying, those corporate companies hate to see me coming.
But hire her, please.
Yeah.
I just
so
drink too
you
much
have
caffeine.
that going on.
I think the closest time I've had to like a bad caffeine experience, my heart was really high and I got dizzy and I wanted to puke.
Oh my God.
But that was like once, like 3 years ago.
This sounds like your resolution to get wasted so that you don't drink alcohol again. Actually, it's kind of different because you're not like addicted to alcohol.
I'm not addicted to alcohol.
But caffeine's different because you kind of are addicted.
I think if I were to talk about my addictions, number one would be myself.
Nobody, Adrian. I'm a good boyfriend.
Guys, I just love
Yourself.
things. Anyways.
What?
All right, let's move on from caffeine intake. What do you eat for lunch?
I used to be a good cook.
Wait, I was going to say between the two of us, who's more nutritious is definitely you.
I do snack a lot though, like processed foods and sugar.
But I feel like all the meals you make at home are so like aesthetically pleasing and it smells really good and it tastes good.
But my beige flag is that I don't use salt when I cook.
No, that's a red flag, Sarah. I would
red
not
flag.
date you.
Wait, really?
Wow, if you cooked
Really?
for your mans and didn't add any salt, I
Okay,
would just...
low-key when...
That's a little psychopath.
No. When I cook with people, it's bust. It's so good.
So why do
And
you not...
I do use some salt, but I don't know why I'm afraid of using. I'm afraid of oversalting.
Wait, but why
That's
don't
like
you
one
add
of my
more
worst
as you
fears.
eat?
Because I eat it and I'm like, oh, this is fine, but I don't know that that's like not the best it could be because I couldn't add salt. But I'm just like, oh, it's like fine.
You're living in like the prehistoric age when salt was like
no, literally.
a like a nice like treat. I'm gonna treat myself with some salt today. I deserve some seasoning today, Sarah.
No, I literally told someone that the other day, and they were like, "We've literally fought wars over this. Like, just use it."
Jesus Christ.
So true. No, but usually for lunch, for the most part, I'll cook or eat leftovers for lunch. I would say dinners are like half and half. I'll either eat out or like make something. Yeah, I'm very, very stuck on recipes right now. Like I'm just like grabbing for scraps. What?
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
You're
Scrapping for grabs.
You're grabbing everything.
I'm grabbing everything.
Just all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, were you like this last year too?
I think I kind of go through phases too with this. Like sometimes I get really inspired or I'm craving something.
Oh, you're just a phase girly.
I'm a phase girly.
Oh.
You're a girly. Yeah. And you, I know your
Rotisserie
lunch
and
routine.
rice, baby.
Yeah. And furikake.
So actually, I didn't start that till this year. Dude, I'm such an idiot. I used to buy chicken breast and then cook it myself. But then, like, thinking back, I never made a chicken breast that I like.
Oh, rotisserie chicken is so good.
And you have your breast.
If it's
and then
breast,
you have your
I'm
thigh.
impressed.
I've never heard them. If you have your thigh, you're
Guys,
kind of high.
can we just have a quick side
Don't
quest?
apologize. Don't side quest.
So basically, when we went out for Adrian and Caleb's birthday dinner, we went to Crown Shy, and it's like a nicer restaurant. And
No, it's not just nicer. It's a Michelin star restaurant.
Oh, right. It's a Michelin star nicer restaurant. And we got one of their chicken dishes, and Adrian goes, wow, if this is breast, I'm impressed.
I said that?
Wasn't that you?
I think it was Amy.
No, you said that. And then Caleb was like, ha ha ha, imagine saying that in the dark.
What?
So funny.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
Damn. I'm
It
such a
lives. It's
funny guy.
You're a fun guy, dude.
I'm just a chill dude.
Freaking mushroom. Okay, anyways. Yeah. So yours is rice, chicken. Dude, you should cut up some like cucumber slices. That'd be so bus.
I'm also in my era of not eating vegetables.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still fine in my
Your poops are fine?
extracurriculars. I wasn't going to say that are fine. But yeah, chicken and rice. it hits my protein goals.
Oh my gosh. One of my favorite recipes that I've made this year is Hainanese chicken.
That smells so
you
good.
knew.
It smells so good.
And then you just add the like sweet chili, spring roll, Thai sauce, or whatever.
Your
so
peak
easy.
dishes where I was like, holy shit, the Hainanese chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I didn't eat any of them. I just looked at their presentation and I was like,
oh
that
yeah,
looks
that was
good.
easier to make aesthetic.
Because Sarah never offers a bite.
Do I not?
I'm kidding. I mean, I never asked
Oh,
for it.
actually, I used
You
to, but
stingy motherfucker.
no, it's no,
Sarah's
it's because
the
I'm.
epitome of scarcity mindset.
Excuse me.
Are we fighting? We're having our first fight on camera. What were you saying about bites?
I will offer only if I think it's like good to offer. Like I don't want to poison someone.
What is your top 2 dishes?
Oh my god, hear me out. That Thanksgiving salad I thought was so good. I made it 3 times.
Not
ever
memorable.
since.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The salad with the candied pecans, the sweet potato. I made it for Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving.
With the ricotta?
With goat cheese, kale.
On the bread?
No, what? No.
No.
It was a salad.
I don't remember. I actually don't think I took any because I was
really?
like, no.
Oh, because it's
again,
veggies.
No, it's not even that. There was like mac and cheese, and I was like, fuck, I want some of that mac and cheese.
No, it was actually so buzz.
No, I believe you.
It has candied pecans and sweet potato. It's like maple, cinnamon, sweet potato, pomegranates, goat cheese. Oh my god, it's
You're really
so
good
buzz.
at sides.
Thanks.
Actually, maybe just salads.
I'm a side quest girl.
That was your top 1?
Yeah, I'm thinking about making it again. After my rotation of meals.
Bibimbap was really good. Do you remember?
No.
It was when you were obsessed with The Golden Bachelor, or no, The Bachelor. And one day you had like your cute ass plate, rice, and then just the mushrooms, the bean sprouts, and shit all around it. You don't remember this?
That was Amy.
Bibimbap.
That was Amy. I didn't make it. No, I didn't make it.
You did. Buster was here. I'm trying to eat your shit, and you were like trying to bait him because you're.
It wasn't bibimbap then.
Probably wasn't bibimbap.
It was something. Oh, one of them is tasol ro.
That does not like rank top 1 in my head
Really?
because watching you cook it, I was a little terrified. It was just bubbling in that vat of just.
Yeah, that was.
And it wasn't crisping. It was just bubbling.
It's not supposed to be crispy, is it?
Like a little charred, maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Tasol. Yeah.
You're a good cook, though.
Thanks. Sometimes.
Say I'm a good cook.
You're actually a really good cook.
Appreciate that.
Surprisingly, in fact. No, I'm
The
kidding.
hell?
Yeah, Adrian cooks for Casa sometimes, or like you'll cook for Rebs, and then I'll kind of tag along.
4 people.
Yeah, I noticed that you like go full out when you're like cooking for people, but then when it's for yourself, it's just like the bare minimum. Yeah. We always have rotisserie chicken stocked, but it's actually so bust. Like I should do that too.
That.
I actually love the process of like cleaning rotisserie chicken or like shredding it.
Wait, but
do you use the gloves?
Yeah, I use gloves.
It's
and I
so
just
fun.
I feel kind of like barbaric.
Yeah.
Like if this is a live chicken, I'm just like ripping off his chest.
Yeah.
Mine.
Take its leg off and then you shred that.
And so you're just like you're like jerking around them.
Yeah.
Poor chicken.
So that's what you do every morning.
Yeah, I put on those gloves and I get in there and just Buster's always like waiting for scraps to fly down. Fat ass.
I love you, Buster.
I feel kind of mean this podcast. All right. Moving on to night routines. So ours are pretty different.
Yeah.
Because I just go to my room.
What do you do in there?
You know, hang out with myself.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm really just like I watch sports. I FaceTime Rebecca. I play some video games.
I can hear all that.
Playing with video games. Oh my god, I had a baseball phase.
Oh my gosh.
But
yeah, why don't you play anymore? Was it like a summer thing?
It's because the baseball season's over.
Oh, got it.
And they would hear me play baseball every single night.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what did you guys hear? Like clapping?
Yeah, like the sound effects.
Dude, okay, one of my greatest not pet peeves. Wait, not pet peeves? Oh, one of my greatest like I don't like it when people watch me play games.
Yeah.
So I'd be playing games and then Sarah would just be at my door staring at me.
It's giving little sister vibes. I'm like, what are you doing?
Like one time you came in and asked how to play. I was like, you move and then this is like Valorant. You move and then you click and then you're like, okay.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, play. I want to watch. And you're just like frozen.
I know. It's really like.
Wait, why? Why are you so self-conscious?
I don't know. I just feel so vulnerable.
Aww.
I feel naked.
Oh, wow.
What's your nightly routine? Oh, and then I'm a really bad doom. Do you hear my TikToks at night?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
fuck.
okay. Straight up, he's like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm like, okay, that's great. Like, it's normal. And he has to wake up early every day. And then I'm getting ready for bed at like 1 o'clock. And I still hear like sounds.
Can you,
from
no,
your
but can
room.
you imagine if I went to sleep at 1 and I was doom scrolling till 3? You see like the issue here?
Yeah.
Like I need to doom scroll no matter what. So if I
Yeah.
sleep any later,
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
going to be up till like
If you
3 a.m. just
Yeah.
scrolling TikTok.
me the past 2 days.
All right.
God.
What's your nightly routine?
Okay, so mine's kind of different because I also get home, or I'm work from home. So
You are home.
I'm just home.
You are casa.
My work day ends earlier than yours because you also have to commute home.
Mm-hmm.
So usually for me, I would say 3 to 4 days of the week I'll have something planned, whether that's like small group or maybe like a dinner with a friend or something. And then the other days, I will either keep free or I will like call someone.
Or you're editing this podcast.
Or okay, actually I edit like every day almost.
Why do you not want to stay in your room?
Actually, yeah, I don't spend a lot of time in my room. I think it's because it is kind of small. Also because like my chair either has clothes on it or if it's not on my chair, then it's on my bed.
She's
So I
so
can't
dead
hang
ass.
out. No, I'm literally like, I can see the clothes on my chair right now.
Wait, for me, it's if I want to be in bed, I'll move the clothes off my bed onto my chair. And then when I want to switch, I move it back to my bed.
Same, yeah. In theory, same, but I'm just too lazy in general. Also, I don't know. I just like being out in a communal space a lot.
Do you feel like you have privacy in your room? Like when the doors are closed?
I don't have like 100%, but like I don't need that much privacy.
Well, I mean, even just like, are you comfortable like changing in your room if like people are out here?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think you can see, right?
No. I just,
Wait, this whole time?
No, I cannot see. That'd be crazy.
You're like, by the way.
Ew. This karstig. So people who hang out here, it's Sarah and Caleb at the top. And I'll say Amy is actually out here more than I am.
Yeah.
Because she's been knitting and shit.
Mhm.
And I'm just chronically in my room, just dead.
Yes.
I think about you guys. And I'll come
Thanks.
outside when you guys laugh really hard. I'm like, what's happening? Or I hear, oh, what's oh?
We always call you out if like Buster's doing something cute.
Yeah.
We're like,
No, it's
Adrian,
funny.
come on.
Look at this.
Then
He's just, like,
priorities. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh my god, he's so ugly.
So ugly.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, I'll like do something. Usually I'll like watch TV while I'm eating, which is only like 10 minutes of eating because like even
Wait.
though I eat slow.
Bro, have you realized our TV, no one uses it for their own personal purpose when everyone else is here? You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, let's say if you and Caleb were working at the table,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like use the TV to watch my own shit. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Should we?
I think people should use the TV if they want to.
Yeah, I think that's kind of fun because like I wouldn't mind.
If people are just like
Yeah.
casually looking over,
It's
like,
kinda
like you
nice.
should
It's
watch
like just
Selling
other
Sunset
stuff.
on that. And if we want to,
Yeah, if
just-
you wanted to like tag along. Okay, I think for me the reason that I stay on my laptop is because it's just easier, and also like my Netflix is different on my laptop versus the TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the TV is my mom's, and then this one is
Oh.
my friends at Netflix. Don't listen to this because I guess it's probably against your terms. Anyways, yeah. So then I don't know which episode I'm on, so I just like stick to my laptop.
Oh, I see. God damn.
Also, it's like easier to control because that one you have to like click the remote. That sounds so lame.
You're so lazy. I have to open my eyes and breathe.
I have to like
I have to open the
make an
app.
effort.
That's crazy.
Anyways, after I do something, then I'll usually come out here and just like vibe and like edit or just do my own thing or yap.
All right, are you ready for some reflection?
Hell yeah.
So this version of you versus last year of you, 24 version of you.
Mhm.
Wait, you're 25?
Yeah.
Do you feel like any different?
Yes.
Wow.
It's because my frontal lobe was developed this year.
Oh God, let's not go there again. I mean, I guess different roommates too, in
Oh my
different
gosh, yeah.
apartment.
I think like moving here has completely changed my life. What the heck? No, just like I think like the move also just in a way, you know how like people cut their hair when they change eras or like they break up or something like that, like they just want to like let go
What
of
are you
whatever.
insinuating?
Like
What are you letting go?
moving here made me be able to have a new environment to like become like there were things that I was trying to be in my past life. What?
Mm.
That sounds so dramatic. But I
Is it
feel like
erotic?
dramatic.
Sorry, dramatic.
But I feel like actually switching up my environment allowed me to have a new space to actually let that come out, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I appreciate that. Like, just I think most of it were things that I learned in my life coaching, like being more unserious, taking things less personally,
Dude, I could
being more
never
silly,
imagine you as
goofy.
serious.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes, like
who
one
would
of
you
my
be without all your jokes?
dude, have you ever met someone that's not funny though?
Yeah, but that doesn't scream Sarah. It screams like.
Sorry, I just thought my heart just stopped, but it's fine.
You thought
It's
your heart stopped?
Yeah, does that ever happen to you?
No, I think you would have died, buddy.
You know, one time when I was at home, side quest, in Carmel, I was like laying down.
Hypochondriac.
No, literally me. I was like, how come I can't like feel my heart? Like most of the time you don't think about it, right? And like sometimes you can at least feel some part of your body like pumping, you know?
No.
Okay, just like
I'm just gonna say yes for the sake of your story.
I can tell that like my heart is working right now.
Okay, continue.
But there was this period of time where every night I'd be sleeping and then I would just like kind of try to be conscious of my heart and I like couldn't like feel my heartbeat. Like I would like put my hand and it just felt so light that I was like, oh my gosh, is it not going? But then I was like, you're right. If it stopped, I would literally not be able to be doing this right now. So,
bro, I actually have no idea what you're talking about. You can feel your heartbeat. Maybe my tits are too big.
Okay, actually I can't, but I can I can feel it internally.
I guess we're both dead.
Anyways, what was the original question?
I don't know, but we should move on.
Oh, I know.
Fuck.
A difference that I felt. So basically,
that was my question.
every year I like choose a word of the year that I try to focus on for that year. And this year for 2024, my word was confidence, because I was thinking of confidence in terms of like being at work and through content creation, just like being able to show up more confidently in front of the camera or just like online and doing my own thing. Also confidence in terms of like just in general, like as a person. Low-key, when I thought about this like over summer, just as like a midway point, and I thought about it, I was like, maybe I see a little bit of improvement, but I don't really see that much. But now when I think about it across the entire span of the year, I can see so much of my own growth.
Yo, I have a question.
What?
You know how like when people come up to us and like, oh my god, like you have a podcast, like yada yada yada. Do people do that for you when you had your personal YouTube channel? And you think that's why, like, I guess confidence in the creator aspect, like it's more like you feel it a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's the difference?
So like people back then wouldn't like, I guess, call you out for having like a personal YouTube channel as much as they do now for like a podcast. So like it's more real because people talk about the podcast more, or they'll be like, oh, I watched this episode, or like, oh, like blah blah blah, you know.
Yeah.
Like, has doing this changed your relationship with content creation?
That's a good question. I think actually it low-key makes it worse for my confidence, because there's just more content that's exposed out there in a way.
Wait, when you say confidence in content creation, what do you mean?
I think for that, I was picturing it as like my own, like my personal YouTube channel and like talking to the camera. This is a little different.
So do you feel like this, in a very like small way, kind of dilutes that because you don't have as much time to do that?
Time, yes, definitely dilutes the time. But no, I feel like this still helps with the skill of even like talking.
I get
like
that.
even through when we started, I mean, even now, sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, girl cannot talk. But like little by little, I feel like
Hawk Tua.
I like my suitcase.
Oh my God, please don't spaz out right now.
But I mean, through still making like reels, short form content for my personal stuff, and just doing like random vlogs.
I mean, truly, I don't
Helps.
anticipate this like going on for. If I had to throw out a number out there, like actually, I don't know.
We
I
should
don't
do 69 episodes.
That's insane. Exactly, and just end.
Yeah.
What about 69 years? I'll be
Oh
95.
my gosh, that's crazy.
And then we'll sign off with the last episode and then pass away.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Should be on our deathbed.
That'd be mad funny, though.
Dude.
Maybe in the
my
future
God,
we
that
don't
would
have
be
to hold.
literally our entire lives.
Hey, there will be a lot of
Documented.
things. so much content. Wait, no, I think that's so interesting though. I think at some point I want you to like go back and finish your like personal stuff. I think there has to be some way for us to do both.
Yeah, I think there is. I think, and like maybe we'll get to this too, but
like because
in
right
terms
now
of-
we're just so early in the podcast life.
yeah,
Like it's still like episode 21, 22.
23, 4.
Yeah, like it's so.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
nothing.
I need to edit my personal vlogs because I need more space on my hard drive for the podcast.
Yeah.
So what is your reflection?
I mean, it's just like I graduated, so life is so much better now. I think like everything was so sad and murky and dark. Like,
And you have a girlfriend.
and I have a girlfriend now. But yeah, it's just like back then, I just didn't have time for literally anything.
Yeah.
I think like peak school, I even barely saw you guys.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like,
And you were far.
yeah, it was far. It was maybe like twice a month if we were lucky.
I feel like once every 2 months or something like that.
I was gonna say that. I don't know
Like,
if I was
very
exaggerating
rarely.
because I was like exams and whatnot, and then we'd plan to meet up at church, and I wouldn't come to church because it's so far, and it's just But no, life is just so much better now that I'm. But I will say it still has aspects of like my life as a student. Like not that I enjoy working after work. I just if I had to like edit stuff and whatnot, I don't feel like oh my god like this is tiring. It's just.
It's your creative outlet.
Yeah, and then like the staying in my room actually is very like reminiscent of school because my roommates, none of us like would hang out, which is like fine. It's just our personalities. We'd all
Yeah.
go in our rooms and just watch sports or play video games. Actually, I am curious what all guys do together.
You guys kiki
Like-
and talk about your feelings
Duh.
and talk about girls.
No, we hate girls. In a full guys like rooming situation, do you guys all hang out together and like I don't know, like knit and watch movies together and play board games, or is that just like
Such a girly pop thing.
No, I think it might be like a co-ed thing.
At least girly pop and co-ed.
Like you guys like want to be together.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But what about all guys? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, the camera died again. Sorry about that. Okay, we waited for the camera to come back on.
I don't know what we were talking about.
I don't remember either.
Oh, it was me and my life. Yes, life is good now that I'm graduated.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a student, push through it. If you don't have to become a graduate student, don't do it. Do I have any other wisdom to offer?
That's pretty good.
Thanks. Guys, I had to go to grad school because I had to. Okay? I didn't choose to go.
Grad school chose you.
God chose me. I don't know why I started laughing when I said that. I was like, God chose me.
Tweaking.
Tweaking. All right. In the era of reflection, let's talk about New Year's resolutions.
Yay!
Can I go first? I think they're stupid and toxic and I hate them.
I think you're stupid and toxic and I hate you.
Wait, can we be for real?
What?
People all said, okay, I like what it represents. Like you want to be better each year.
Mm-hmm.
But how many of y'all actually keep up with them?
Yeah. I kind of see it as like horoscopes. Like it's a fun concept, but don't take it to heart. Well,
Damn.
I mean, it's not like a Bible for me, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'll do it whenever. Like, I'll set goals throughout the year or whatever. But it is just another fun thing to hop on and, like, to carry some motivation if you need a little bit to carry you through.
Okay, so I actually looked this up. Going to the gym is a very, very popular one
Oh,
every
yeah.
single year. Why do you think that is?
I guess, like, health and exercise is something that's hard to maintain.
I'm just like, if you really cared about it, you would do more, active ways of going about it.
Like, throughout the year. Or,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what. So like, that's why I don't like New Year's resolutions. Because like bigger goals I have, for example, like the podcast, for example, it's not
Yeah.
a beginning of the year. I'm gonna start a podcast, and then
Yeah.
like, I mean, either you'll burn out from like trying to achieve that, or it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I think, like, with goals and stuff, it's important to know the why behind why you're doing it.
That's a clip right there.
That's like 2 seconds. That's it. Anyways,
2-second clip. Oh, really are like kind of silly, goofy today.
the vibes are kind of strange tonight. So yeah, I agree that like starting something completely just because it's the new year can kind of be a false sense of motivation and like it's not sustainable. But what?
In my head, I just said that was a clip again. No, no. That's so real. The false.
Yeah.
Continue,
It's an
sorry.
illusion. Yeah. So I think like with anything, you have to know your why for what you're doing to make it a sustainable goal. But at the same time, I think it's a nice checkpoint to reevaluate your current goals.
Yeah.
See how you're doing.
Yeah.
Set some new ones that like do align with what your goals are. And then it's okay to like use that, like ride the momentum of the new year as you like start or like continue doing some things. But what will actually be sustaining is knowing your why.
Yeah, I think like quickly you'll know if you can do it or not, just based on how like hard you go in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, you know what's the best way to go to a gym? Find the most expensive membership you can find, and then sign up for a whole fucking year.
You.
And then, hey, I was gonna go no matter what. You should just sign up for a yearly plan at Equinox.
Oh my good God.
And then you're fucked.
Dude,
and
that
then
would...
you become a fitness influencer. Wow, plot twist.
Wait, actually, that'd be kind of... You know what? I'm pretty sure that...
Why did your eye twitch like that? Sorry.
Did it?
You're like, you know what?
Okay, actually... if I did sign up for Equinox...
Do it.
It would low-key be the same as my rent last year.
Wait, what?
Like, sorry. A combination of my rent now versus my rent last year. So, like, my rent now plus Equinox would equal my rent that I was paying last year. So I might as well just do it.
Yeah,
just kidding.
do it. No, do it.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
Please.
I'd rather use that in ClassPass.
Doesn't Equinox give free classes?
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. Actually, that'd be kind of lit.
Bro.
Okay, so, like, you don't do New Year's resolutions then?
Yeah, so I know one of our questions was like, what do you have like for your New Year's resolutions? I literally don't have any.
Okay, well then what are your like just general goals that you have already had?
Make money. It's really simple. I think it's like be good at what we do. Like, so a physical therapist. I talked about this in my birthday episode too, but also like just a podcast. Like we have so many areas of, actually, you know what? We can talk about how to grow the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sarah and I are still working through like the identity of our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And being consistent with it. So just based on our responsibilities, I want to like kind of help our team work together better, because it feels like Sarah kind of handles the, how do I say this, like the work of it, and I run kind of like the background, like operations.
You do the strategy and I do the tactical execution.
Yeah, because that's what we're both good at. But
I do the marketing.
Yeah, I mean, like, as you should. I should not be marketing shit. No, but it's even like, I think this podcast is so many areas to grow. Like, it's still figuring out how we can work together better. I feel like every meeting we get to know each other a little more, especially because we've never like worked together. Like we've been in different majors, and I feel like in like Cornerstone, it's always been like I was a coordinator or someone else was coordinating us. We never like.
Well, you were my
but I was pretty like offhand because I was doing coordinating stuff at that time too. Yeah. So finding ways to do that, and then like just like topic generation, like how can we be better and more intentional? Like my process is so scattered right now, and I don't like it. Like I need to sit down, and my head hurts when I'm done like
oh my gosh,
generating.
Jeez.
Like you would think, okay, ChatGPT, great, but when you plug in like podcast ideas into ChatGPT, it's so it's not bad. Like it gets you started.
It's generic.
But but if you were to only make podcast topics out of ChatGPT, it'd be terrible.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like my best ideas are, I talk to ChatGPT and then I go on Google and look around. And then what our topic ends up being is like a mesh of like everything. Like a little bit of me, a little bit of what you said, and a little bit of ChatGPT, a little bit of Google, you know? So it's just,
there's actually so much research per episode.
My process is so fucked.
Wait,
I need to be better.
How many hours would you say you spend not including filming?
I'm not including filming. I don't know, because I'm also doing shorts, right? So part of that is looking through. So when we do podcasts, I think about what I want to clip, like even like right now. Like every time I go like, oh, that's a clip. It actually is a clip. But then like, so the clip process, I watch the entire video again until I hear something I like.
So that's like an hour of just watching.
Yeah.
Plus pauses.
And then and then brainstorm is, I mean, okay, I don't want to go too deep into the podcast because this is about like New Year's stuff, but I can be better about like just optimizing things, you know.
You're already great, but yeah, there's stuff that we can change up too.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So like if you were to answer the question, what is your 5-year plan?
I know what my 5 years is. Like, I think you should always be working towards something. Yeah. Yeah. But
wouldn't those, like if you have a 5-year plan, couldn't you break that into smaller goals for the year and make that like a resolution?
Maybe it's not I'm against goal setting, I'm against resolutions, because resolutions always end up like just the stereotype of a resolution. Yeah. It's always like, you always hear like, oh, like gym membership surges like January, February. And then it drops. It's so evident at Purdue. Like the gym would be so full the first 2 months. Yeah. And then like March is like when it drops off. And I just don't like the idea of that, you know? Yeah. I'm for sustainable goal setting. Realistic, attainable. Yeah.
Smart goals. Did you ever have to do SMART goals?
Oh yeah, so much at school.
Yeah. Well, I think I do have some goals, but
Please share.
I kind of
Please
constantly
share.
throughout the year I'll like kind of set random things. So my word of 2025
Boyfriend.
is gonna be my word is gonna be patience, because so actually I wanted it to be discipline, but because like there's so many things that I want to do and I feel like I don't have the discipline to do them, so that's why I like want to be disciplined. But for some reason that's just like not really resonating with me, and like patience is resonating more. But I think I can find discipline within patience. Like I need to be patient. For example, my own YouTube channel, like I need to be patient with the process, because I think part of it is like I just want it to be done. Like I'm not giving myself the patience to actually sit down and do it. Like I just want the end product of like having my video be done, even though I want to be the one editing it too. So
no, I hear you.
Yeah, that, and then like growing channels, growing social media too. Like you have to be so patient with that. And like I guess like sometimes I'll compare myself to some of my favorite creators and be like so inspired by them, but at the same time I'm like, oh, how do I get there? But it's like truly through the diligence of showing up in that. Because
I was gonna say that I think truly, like with creating, not that everyone can make it, but I think if you want it bad enough,
yeah,
you can get there.
Totally.
You just need to.
You have to show up.
You just need
it.
to work.
Yeah. It's low-key quantity over quality, especially in the beginning, because you just need practice doing things. And like one of my favorite content creators, Chloe Ship, if I said that right,
from Jomo.
Yeah, she's doing like a short form series on like 30 lessons by 30, and they're so good.
Wait, girl, that was one of her podcast topics.
Oh really?
On Jomo, yeah.
Oh, cute.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was so good. And like the editing is amazing, the storytelling, everything is so good. And she did say like right now she's going exponentially on Instagram. It's so cool to see. But she did also say like she's been making content for 4 years. And I think for me, when I think back, I'm like, okay, I've been making content for like 1 year, maybe 1.5. Not consistently. Yeah, not even consistently. So like I need to be patient with myself.
So I'm really into watches now. And I'll go to like these like watch YouTubers.
I can tell because on the TTYL podcast YouTube channel, there's a bunch of recommended watch videos, and I'm like, who?
I look at some of their oldest videos, and it's like 5 years ago. Whoa. And I'm like, holy shit.
Like watch content creators.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm just like, I hope that we can get there. I don't know if we're going to get there, just based on like life circumstances.
Yeah.
Like if I were to move away, well, shit.
Well,
new co-host.
Please don't move. I hope I don't move either.
But I also want to say, like, I want to work on this so hard that if one day, if we were to split, we would have enough of a platform that we wouldn't need each other to keep growing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you were to, like, host your own podcast or videos or whatever, you have enough people who will, like, from this podcast will love to, like, still be interested in you and your journey, you know?
That's interesting.
Like, I don't anticipate this being the end game. I think you and I will create something ourselves in the future, becoming the end game. And we've talked about that briefly too. Like you want like your girly whatever.
Yeah.
But I think this will serve as the basis for what that is.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. This might be a different audience though. Who knows? Because it's both of us too. But I see what you mean. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. So I know for some people like they've talked about their YouTube audience is very different from their Instagram audience, for example, even though it's just them, just by the nature of like topic and media form.
Your content specifically though, or your YouTube channel is like you and yourself and like your personal life and whatnot. A lot of that gets reflected here.
That's true, yeah.
Like if anything, this is just like the behind the scenes, you know, like the more natural aspects of you that they don't see off camera, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So I wouldn't say it's that big of a difference.
Yeah.
I look at the podcast as we always talk about how do we grow something without already having inherent value. This is our growing our value right now.
True, yeah.
You know?
I literally just saw a TikTok today that was like, if you're starting out as a content creator, you need to not tell your life story. Like you have to make the content about them and not about you, because there's nothing to you right now. Like people don't really care about you. Yeah. So it's hard to like try to make the content about someone else that you don't.
Bro, we could talk about like. But no, dude, it's so cool how much you and I have learned about just like podcasts, not even just like creation, just like stuff.
Yeah.
You know, oh God.
this is really random, but resolutions, this like reminds me of this time in, I think it was my junior year of college. So basically every month I was trying to do one thing to build a habit. For example, like one of the months I would just focus on drinking enough water.
I thought you were going to say drinking.
Just drinking. Another month, sorry if this is TMI, but like really flushing out my dental hygiene routine, like making sure that I brush twice a day and floss once a day, every single day kind of thing, because sometimes I wouldn't do one or the other or whatever. But I did that straight for a month, and then like that just like was such a game changer. And then what was another one? I think another one was just like doing a Devo every day. Another one was like sleeping or whatever. So like I made 12, or like I made a list of habits and stuff that I wanted to focus on. But you know how it's like easier to focus on just one thing at a time?
Yeah.
So the idea was that every month I would have one thing that I'm focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
I think I made it like into March, and then I stopped. But I'm still grateful that I tried, because like otherwise I wouldn't have ever done something like that, even for 2 months, 2.5 months. Yeah, just kind of like a reset every year. But what else am I trying to do this next year? I think discipline. Discipline is a huge thing that I'm just trying to like figure out for myself, because again, there are so many things that I want to do, and I just feel like I don't have the energy, time, or whatever to do it. Not that I don't, it's just like I don't like utilize it very well.
Bro, I think aging makes me think, okay, I think aging and discipline have a bit of a correlation for me. I see myself as right now, this is the peak of how I'm going to be able to operate, like think and do things and move, like fitness too. And that's why I think like for me, it's like I just need to do everything that I can now, no matter how lazy I am, because I can be lazy when I'm not at my peak, you know? That's how I rationalize like the discipline stuff.
It's hard to remember
the thinking
that
part. Like it's like one day you're not going to be as creative as you are right now. You're still going to be like smart, and I think you'll gain wisdom, but your ability to learn information, your ability to create, like it's going to be completely different one day.
Yeah, I think when I'm most motivated is by
aesthetics.
Okay, and no, I'm like back on Dimensional, which is like an app, and one of the strengths is like
sexual compatibility.
Okay. It's like something about beauty, like your
inner beauty.
What's it called? Anyways,
I love my suitcase.
Guys.
We can end soon, honestly, just because
I forget what I was trying to say.
I was just going to say, all in all, whatever resolutions you set, I hope you want to grow from them, and that this 2025 you get to watch us grow, and that you'll grow with us. Because I think, I don't know, you're turning 26. I'm already 26. We're supposed to be like, this is our peak. This is quite literally our peak. No, this is our peak.
No, it's not. I literally like follow people that are 50 and 60 and like doing so many cool new things.
Fine, your peak can be whenever you want it to be.
I probably peaked multiple times in my life already.
I think it'll be fun to like, for the podcast specifically, because in March we were like, I don't know if this is gonna happen. These first few episodes are ass.
Yeah.
I don't know like what the fuck is short form, but like as we enter our routine, I'm excited how far we can go. Yeah.
Look at how far we've come too. It's so freaking cool. And I'm cutting that out.
This episode.
Dude, if only we didn't cut stuff out, they would really know who we are.
If only we had a camera that didn't overheat.
Oh,
maybe you should buy a new camera to invest in your content creation journey.
Good God. Actually,
if you sell that, how much can you get?
I don't know if I love this camera.
Dude, fuck this camera. This camera's fucking ass.
Should I just
Oh my God. This is your version of like Equinox. You buy an expensive ass camera to force yourself to use it.
When I first got this camera, that's why.
How much did you pay for this?
I think it was like $700.
My coworkers, whose son is 18, has that $1,000 camera.
Really?
You deserve better.
Dude.
He doesn't even have money.
Oh my God. I don't have that kind of money.
You could probably sell that.
I just turned off my mic.
We're so fucked.
No,
Good luck editing this.
It just happened. It's fine. I remember what I was trying to say. A lot of my motivation actually comes from thinking about like a bad case scenario in the future, or thinking about
what?
Like
you're motivated.
I'm motivated out of
that sounds like fear, bro.
Yeah, fear.
Oh Lord. Oh my. Good Lord. Karaoke?
Like sometimes I'll think
I just had a podcast idea.
we just karaoke.
Let's rank the comments we've gotten. Rebecca's insightful.
Insightful. Oh my god, thank god the camera's not on right now because I'm slouching so bad. I'm so comfortable.
Finish your thing so we can end shit.
I was saying that I have to think about like, wow, I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to do this and this, so I should do it. And that's what motivates me.
Wait.
Is that weird?
That is kind of weird. No, I like that though.
But it's not like I'm
You're being present.
But I'm not saying that I want to do it because like I just want to do it. It's because like, I mean, yes, I want to do it, but like that's not enough to motivate me. It's like I have to compare it to something.
And I think that's why you need accountability.
Yeah.
Like you need someone to remind you, hey, we have a pod. Or we have shit to edit. Go edit. Do you ever like listen to me talk and you're like, you're pretty delulu, but it helps to be delulu? I'm curious. I feel like I'm pretty delulu.
I don't think like, well, I mean like I'm used to that kind of, what's it called?
I wouldn't even say I'm delulu. I'm just confident.
Like I think that's just our generation.
Love that.
That's how our generation thinks. Like
I love that.
You just
I'm untouchable.
Manifest.
You have to be. All right, let's end. Fuck this.
Okay, so what are your guys' New Year's resolutions? With that, that'd be crazy.
Wait, I feel like you're acting stupid because the camera's off.
Yeah.
Have you tried this one? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
We are excited for 2025.
You sound so excited.
I feel like I've only lived like an adult life for 4 months, really.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's pretty
You're
crazy.
a baby adult.
I'm such a baby adult.
I'm a 1-year-old adult.
You guys been doing this, well, like they have been doing it for like
oh my god
4 years now.
Yeah. Do you feel different from them?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, like even just comparing to Aaron.
Like freaking life stages, huh?
Yeah, life stages, bro.
It's crazy.
But yeah, let's see what happens. I'm excited.
With that,
TTYL.